Okay. He is like so back and forth. Um, okay, so yeah, 2 bags in the morning, two in the evening, and then in addition to that, I take two 500 milligram capsules of evening primrose in the morning. Then I take two in the evening, and then I insert two vaginally after poking a little pinhole into the capsules. Um, Also, whenever me and hubby aren't too tired, they say sex is a natural stimulant or inducer because of the prostaglandins of the semen. So, ugh, I tell you, it's almost more work. uh, Belly's just everywhere, all in the way. It's almost more work than it's worth. But if it happens that night, it does. If it doesn't, uh, it doesn't happen. So those are the. Oh, I walk in the evenings. I take my dogs on a nice long walk around our complex in the evening. Um, I'll do squats every now and then when I'm thinking about it. I have a workout ball that I will sit on, and I will roll my pelvis side to side, front and back. Every now and then I'll do some gentle bouncing. Um, um, a few weeks ago, I was having contractions that I shouldn't have. They were too frequent, and um, they did a cervical check on me. And the last cervical check I had, I was a fingertip dilated, which isn't anything. Um, I haven't lost any mucus plug, haven't lost any fluid. Um, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not I've dropped, only because I've carried her low my whole pregnancy. I mean, I think in the past week I have dropped some. I don't know if that's me dropping or just the last few pounds or so I may be picking up. And it's, if I showed y'all this belly, it's nothing nice. Uh, Not only is it uncomfortable, it just looks. So I'm 4'11", and belly is everywhere. So I'm very short. So imagine 4'11" and just nothing but belly. um, so those are um, some things that I personally have gone through within these last few weeks of my pregnancy, having had very short prep time with trying to prepare for a natural childbirth, with trying to, man, I swear I can't even, who is that? I have no idea who this is. Um, Trying to prepare for a natural childbirth, um, trying to ensure that I am as successful as I can be with it. Um, I will come back and make a video as to how it went. I would like to record the process, but I have very little um, resources with regards to who will be able to be available um, during the birthing process, only because me and my husband have just recently moved last year to another state, and I have uncles that are here, but um, you know, everybody has their own lives, so it'll just be me and my husband at the hospital. Um, I would prefer any other additional family that we do have with us, which is my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law. I would prefer for them not to be available, only because I need somebody to watch my son while I'm at the hospital. Um, and I intend for the atmosphere to be as least distracting as possible. So as much as I would like for my child to be there, um, it would be best if he's not until after she's born. So, and then this is my husband's. He wasn't available for his birth, so I want him to experience as much as he can. Well, not as much as he can. I want him to experience the birth, um, uh, in its entirety to the fullest um, without any distractions or whatever. And a nice little pressure wave is coming on now. I'll tell you. And I'm not sure how she's sitting, but she's got my stomach looking crazy. And they really aren't that bad. They're not uncomfortable at all. But I don't anticipate that they will be until, the mindset of the hypnobirthing is that your birth will, or your labor will be as as pain-free as you want it to be. There's no doubt you will feel pressure. You will feel the pressure of the uterus tightening to bring the baby down. That's, yeesh. That's, what are you doing? That's natural, obviously. But you have to read the book. I do not have the time to go over the purpose of the book, but points are breathing, relaxation, visual cues. Fear equals tension equals pain. So, if you have any fears you need to face them head on. Because once you're fearful about something, your body tightens up. Tightening up produces constricting of pretty much everything, which causes your body to not relax in order for the birth to allow naturally and as smoothly as it could. That's pretty much the 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam of the book. It's just more specific as far as all the how you breathe and how to visually see things and stuff of that nature. So I've urged you again, hypnobirthing. Oh, there it is. What? I don't do this often. If you lead a prayer life, supernatural childbirth, the natural labor inducers that I have or am trying at the current moments are evening primrose oil, red raspberry leaf tea, sex whenever I'm not too tired or my husband doesn't fall asleep first. I told him, I said, the same way he got her here, same way we got to get her out. So, I do walking, which I need to put some clothes on for, and go outside and walk. I occasionally do squats. I use my workout ball, and I do, various positions on that. Anything you guys like to add when I add the video, please feel free. Castor oil is something that I was leaning towards using, but decided against it, just because I don't want to risk meconium staining for my little one. I don't want to put her at risk. There really isn't much more that I wanted to say. Like I said, I had a very short prep time for trying to equip myself for natural childbirth. which is something I really, really, really want to attempt. I mean, all I can do is try, and everybody to each his own. You know, if you're able to tolerate it, you can. If you can't, you can't. And childbirth is a very interesting um, process in and of itself. I mean, there's a lot of things in life that you can compare things to. Childbirth is a task of its own. So it's not for everybody. Natural childbirth isn't for everybody. And I'm not here to, a lot of people get judged off of some silly things. If you know natural childbirth is not going to be for you, then, you know, um, then it's not, you know. Some people go in knowing, hey, I'm going to have pain meds, period. Especially if you've had a pregnancy or a labor and delivery that has been traumatizing. But just because you've had a labor that has been traumatizing doesn't mean you can't attempt to do a natural labor either. But again, everybody has their own things that they want to, you know, want to do. And this is one of the things that I feel like, for me personally, as far as making sure I have a gentle birth for my child, that I would like to attempt. So hopefully soon, when she gets here, I can make a video and let you know how everything went. That's really pretty much all I have. Again, the rundown of my video is the fact that I've had very short time to prep for natural childbirthing. Some people know as soon as they get pregnant, they already know what they want with regards to natural childbirthing and preparing for it. As I mentioned earlier, I had a loss, so my pregnancy was just kind of a day-by-day, moment-by-moment thing, and I just wasn't thinking or looking to plan that far ahead. I just wanted to make sure she was okay as each day went by. And so at the last minute, I decided that, yeah, maybe I should now look into possibly trying to figure out how I'm going to deliver this baby. And so that's pretty much it. Again, hopefully sooner than later, because I have family coming in to assist me once she's here. My dad's coming closer to the end of the month, and then my mom is coming at the beginning of October for a couple of weeks. And yeah, that's about it. One thing I will say with regards to natural childbirthing, if you feel that it's something that you want to do, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Allow your time to be properly prepared. Allow yourself time to be properly prepared. And be your own patient advocate when it comes to the doctors and nurses that you're dealing with. If you know this is something that you want to do, you let them know. You let them know specifically what it is you have planned, that you have a birth plan or birth preference, and to not bring any negativity to the party. Period. This is your birth. This is your body. This is your process. Nobody's going through this but you. So don't let the nurses and the doctors tell you what you're going to do unless something comes up and your health or the baby's health is at stake. That's pretty much the only time they need to really be pushing and intervening for things that they want to do to make sure that everything is okay. Other than that, be your own patient advocate. I cannot tell y'all that enough. Even with the minor, Be your own patient advocate. I'm telling you, because these doctors and nurses it's the healthcare industry is nothing but a business. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. And they're so willing and ready to just medicate you. And I guess they don't want to deal with women being in pain or whatever, or trying to go through natural childbirth. I don't know. But the healthcare industry is like anything else in the country and in the world. It's pretty much a business and money driven. And the more medication they can give you, I'm sure there's a perk somewhere for somebody for them giving it to you. So educate yourself. YouTube has been awfully helpful to me. I've watched natural childbirth videos. Again, it's been 7 years since I've given birth, and I need to be a little more, I feel I need to be a little more prepared because I kind of forgot. So, hopefully I will come back soon with my little one, and having to have gone through everything that I had anticipated the way I wanted it. I don't do videos often, so this is me, and I hope I have given somebody some information that could be useful. Until next time, I will see you guys with a little one. Bye.